Here are the starting lineups for the final game of the day. For Central Christian, a 5'11" sophomore, number 1, Jace Lecter. For Marion, a 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Jordy Kramer. For Central, a 6'3" senior, number 5, Hudson Clark. For Marion, a 5'10" junior, number 3, Carson Krause. For Central, a 6' senior, number 11, Cody Bixenman. For Marion, a 6'1" senior, number 11, Luke Wessel. For Central, a 6'4" junior, number 15, Ben Patrick. For Marion, a 6'5" junior, number 14, Caden Mercer. For Central, a 5'8" senior, number 31, Nate Connor. And for Marion, a 6'6" sophomore, number 33, Jackson Howard. The head coach at Central is Tyler Grusnitz. Head coach here at Marion is Kevin Basenbrock. Thank you for being here tonight and supporting these teams.
Okay, sports fans, we're back here at the SAC, getting ready to start our last game of the evening between the Marion Warriors and Central Christian Academy Lions. Really can't tell you much about the Lions. I only watched half a game. And so
they played Berean Academy last night.
They played Berean. Berean handled them pretty good.
Got beat 50-17.
Yeah.
We've seen the Warriors one time Friday here against Gossel. A lot of up-tempo, a lot of pressure.
I think go ahead. Talking to Coach, he said they had practice Saturday, and they worked on guarding without fouling.
There we go. That was the issue Friday, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Opening tip, Jackson Howard wins it back to Carson Krause, and Marion will come down on offense against Central's man-to-man defense. Give Luke Wessel his first look in the corner. It's no good. Jordy after the rebound, but it's going to go off of him and out of bounds.
Little set play there to get Luke off to a good start. Had a good look at the basket.
So now Marion's going to try this tough pressure defense again. See what we can do here without fouling.
Yeah. We talked about that in the girls' game. Get around halfway around him. So many people like to. You're going to play behind. That's fine. That's okay.
That is another way to do it, but you just don't want to reach over.
Don't reach over the shoulder. Make him shoot over the top of you and do the best you can. We just soon not get our big boys in foul trouble.
Yep. So that's the first foul on Caden Mercer. First team foul, of course. Inbounds play gets a layup, but it's no good. Good contest by the Warriors.
He's probably our most physical player. Jackson might be also some little bit.
Luke Wessel with a little runner. It is short.
I'm not so sure he didn't get hit on the hand.
Yep.
He's too good a player to leave it that short.
So Marion's in man-to-man. Again, on Friday they played good pressure man-to-man, but they were reaching for balls so often and got a lot of fouls that way. Like that one.
Yep.
Carson got away with reaching around there. Jordy's off to the races with it. Kind of runs into a crowd. Gets it to Luke. Back to Jordy. Gets cut off. Gets it to Jackson. Big guy goes in against another big man. That's number 15, Ben Patrick. He's a 6'4" junior, so he's tall enough to challenge Jackson a little bit there. That'll be an interesting fight tonight. We'll have to see. Oh, nobody's got number 1 covered. That ball's long and no good, and Luke comes away with the rebound, and he is running. Pulls up at the three-point line, hesitation dribble, spins around, but turns it over.
Spun right into 15.
Yep, didn't realize he was coming.
You've got to be careful spinning and dribbling behind your back when you're in traffic.
Good little bounce pass for 15 to take it to the bucket. He gets fouled. Looks like that's going to be on Luke Wessel. That's his first.
Again, I just say contest the shot. Don't try to block it all the time. See so many kids watch the college guys block so many shots.
So number 15, Ben Patrick, is the free throw line. He gets the first one, a friendly bounce on that one to go in. And we have a score in the game. Second free throw is off a little bit. Luke will take that rebound. Let's see what the Warriors can do offensively here. There's a little cross cut at the blocks. Didn't get that in there. There they go again. Jackson tries to lob. Can't get that, so he'll take it inside the lane. Luke gets a three-point shot. No good. Caden had a chance for a rebound, but it got knocked away from him. Central pushes the ball up the left-hand side. Jordy will stop that dribbler. The ball's tipped by Jackson, but he can't corral it. So Central keeps it. Not sure who like you say, you only watched half, and I didn't watch any of the game the other night, so I don't know who the scorers really are for Central. But number 5, that's Hudson Clark, 6'3" senior. That's a nice little take to the basket by Hudson. It's a little play for Carson, no good on his three-pointer. Oh, but Jackson's going to get a steal on that. Kicks it out to Luke, around to Carson. Jordy with a little runner. It won't go. Patrick clears the rebound again.
We're getting inside, just not making them fall. They're not falling right now.
Haven't gotten any shots to go yet.
Nope. They're jamming it up pretty good.
They've got some help defense coming over. Carson's going to clear the air ball there. And we'll try another set. Jackson comes high. Carson out here on the right elbow. Caden's got the ball. Jordy's going to trigger for a three-pointer.
And that's a Casey
That's a good shot by Jordy to tie the score.
Gets a little arch on that ball, doesn't he?
That was quite a bit.
Yeah. They say the more arch you get, better chance you got of going down. I don't know.
Number 1's going to try his three-pointer. He appears to be one that they want to try to get some shots for out there. And number 1 is Jace Luckner. He's a 5'11" sophomore. He got that one to go right down. Jackson took it pretty strong. I thought he was a little bit deep, but again, Ben Patrick was able to take that away.
I don't know what he's going to do with that ball. He was behind the backboard. Somehow or another, they need to be aware of how deep they are.
Yep. So 2 subs coming in for Central, and Marion's going to call a 30-second timeout.
We've got a Edwards-Jones investment timeout. Our pregame was brought to you by Central National Bank. We are broadcasting from the Lanning Pharmacy broadcast area. Our 3-point sponsor, of course, is Case & Son Insurance. Our first quarter sponsor is Spur Ridge Vet Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, and Marion National Bank. Now, let's see if we can't get a little offense going. And move on down the court. Get us something in the basket.
Haven't been able to get our ball really to the big guys down to block. They've kind of taken it on the dribble. Jackson's tried to drive a few times, and it's been denied each time. See what we can do offensively. Caden's got a chance for a lob. Oh, that ball went off the rim. I think we're going to get a hold on Central Christian. That's against number 33. He's just a new sub in the game. Levi Sturm, I believe.
33 of Central, Levi Sturm, his first personal, first team foul.
That is the first team foul against Central. Marion has 2 team fouls. Carson had a run at it. He's going to get it to go. And he's going to get to go to the line for an extra. Fouls on number 1, Jay Sluckner.
That was a nice little move, a little scoop basket.
You bet.
That's a lot tougher than it looks.
Checking in for Marion's number 15, Sam Loomis. He'll give Jackson a little bit of a breather over there.
What's the deal?
Apparently he can't come in. He's got something wrong with his uniform or his arm or something. I'm not really sure what the story is.
I don't either, but they sure spend a lot of time telling them to tuck their shirts in. But
well, that's been a thing here for a few years. The players just really ought to know and quit fighting it. But
yeah. Quit fluffing it up or whatever they do.
Carson's free throw
right away
is good for the traditional three-point play. I'll call it traditional.
And I don't have any idea what the deal was. That he had something on his wrist.
So our score is tied at 6. There's a little bit of a runner.
That's a nice little runner.
Number 11 is Cody Bixenman, another senior. They've got quite a senior-heavy team over there. Luke thought he was going to be able to get that pass to Carson on a cut. But
if you're cutting to the basket, look for the ball.
Yep.
You might be open. They'll throw it to you. He kind of ran through there, had his back to him. He was just going to run through the lane. I'm assuming he's number 1 option on that.
So Central Christian will trigger it in here, full court. And again, that's what I know Marion wants to do, is pressure in the full court without fouling. The other night they were able to get a lot of steals. They played with really good energy. Just so much energy they got in foul trouble some. Central breaks the pressure and gets it up the court. 25 on a runner. Wow. Those little runners are going in.
Yep.
25 is a freshman. He's a 6'3 freshman, Lane Morton. There's a lob to Jackson. That ought to go.
Yep, that'd be a foul. I think the big boys are doing a good job of posting up early. We just got to look and get the ball to them.
So Jackson will go to the line for 2. That's the first foul on number 5, Hudson Clark. Third team foul against Central Christian. Jackson's first free throw is a little bit strong and off the mark.
Here comes
Isaac. Coming in for Marion is number 20, Isaac Westner. Give Carson a bit of a break. This is Isaac's first action of the season.
First action of the season. He missed the first game.
Jackson second. Halfway down and out, but out nonetheless. Now Luke's with the pressure. Central again breaks the pressure. Good hustle back. Swing it around to the right side. That was a better job of contesting without fouling. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah, just get your hand in his face.
Yep. Luke Wessel looks like he's going to go all the way in. He's going to draw a foul. It's going to be on number 33 again, Levi Sturm. That is his second foul.
He saw a little crack in the defense and went for it.
He did. In my eyes, it was a very small crack, but nonetheless.
Just big enough to get by.
Yep. Luke's first free throw is short. 15, Ben Patrick. He was a starter, but he checks back into the game for Sturm. See what Luke can do with his second try. And he gets that one to go. That's Luke's first point on the night. Marion's 2 for 5 from the free throw line. So far, Central hasn't had much trouble with our pressure. Right there, he got it going a little bit quick. Throws the ball out of bounds.
A little fast.
So the Warriors bring the ball down, trailing 7-10. Ball screen, roll, nice play.
Really good there. Yep. Good play.
It was a very good play. Luke thought also on the inbounds that he knocked it off someone's foot, but They're going to leave it with Central. That little pick and roll action, I guess is what you have to call it.
Yep.
Was nice to get Caden going towards the basket. All right, Sam Loomis is going to check back in. They're going to let him stay this time. And Jackson's going to go out. He doesn't have anything on his wrist this time. I don't know what.
I'm wondering if he had something on his wrist.
Yeah. Casey's got all kinds of rules. I don't know what they allow and what they don't. Oh, a little pressure there. Now we're going to get a turnover.
I wonder if something was, he didn't write something on his wrist. He can't write anything. Can't do that.
All right, so Marion forced a little bit of
like hi, Mom.
Yeah. Okay. Marion forced a little bit of a long pass that time and got another turnover. That's 4 turnovers on Central Christian. There's a pick and roll again. Caden's going to give it a try. Not going to go, but he's going to get fouled. Whether he was shooting or not, he's going to get 2 free throws out of this because that's 5 team fouls. Number 11, Cody Bixenman, got that foul. So Caden will go to the line for Marion's 6th and 7th free throws of the night. That one won't go.
You know, the other night we shot free throws pretty well.
Yes, we did. Carson Krause checks back in, and Jordy Raymer will get a rest. So Caden will get his 2nd throw now. No dribbles. Tried the shot. It's no good. Tipped up. Long rebound to Luke. Around to Isaac for his first shot of the season, but it won't go. Good hustle by Sam for the rebound. Got the ball to Isaac. And he's gonna pick up a foul on Central Christian.
That was a great hustle by Sam out here.
That really was.
Really, that a lot of guys could have said, "Oh, that'll just go out of bounds." He says, "No, it's not."
Yep. Very nice job.
I'm going to get there before the ball goes out of bounds. It's the kind of effort coaches always want. He gets a lot of playing time doing that kind of effort.
Yep. That foul was on number 15, Ben Patrick, his first. And Isaac Wessner makes his first free throw. His second one is up, and it's around and out. Again with the full court pressure for Marion. Gonna say Isaac was moving in front there on that one. He's gonna pick up his first foul, and that'll be 3 team fouls on Marion. Score is tied at 10.
That's close.
I agree with you. That's always a hard call.
Always wonder who causes the contact.
Oh, they got an inside play there. It's going to go for a bucket for Ben Patrick, number 15.
Well, that time Sam got caught behind.
Yes, he did. Kick out to Luke. He turns down a 3. Caden's got a pretty good post position inside there. Instead, it goes to Sam at the elbow. His jumper is off. I'm going to say Caden knocked that ball out of bounds. So 15.2 seconds to go. Marion is down by 2. See if we can force a turnover here in the last little bit. Again, Central has done a pretty good job of handling the ball against our pressure.
Pretty good.
Number 11 is going to trigger for 3. And he knocks it down. That's Cody Bixenman.
We're not finding our men on our transition.
Yep.
We're not finding who we're supposed to be guarding. We're leaving 11 wide open. That was a pretty good job. Scores Central Christian 15, Marion 10. So we're going to have to get our defense, find our people.
Yes.
Find our people that we're guarding. We can't leave them open. We're running around trying to find people, and they're finding them, and they're wide open. So we need to take care of that ball a little bit. We can get back in this ball game pretty easy if we just get the ball inside, I think.
As we talked about in Friday's game, Marion was doing very hard pressure defense, but we were fouling so much. As Coach said, he worked on doing that, defending without fouling. We are not fouling. I believe we have 2 or 3 team fouls. But now I don't know that our pressure is quite as good, so we need to find somewhere in the middle there.
In between there, yeah.
But you're absolutely right. On our transition defense, once we've pressured out in full court, we've got to find our players in the half court, or we're going to give up those open looks at 3. Whether they're good shooters or not, they're going to eventually make some of those probably.
Yeah.
And Marion needs to do a better job at the free throw line. We've made 3 out of 9 free throws.
Ooh.
So that's
there's
leaving
the
points
difference in
out
the
there.
ball game right there.
Yep.
And that would be your quarterly report brought to you by St. Luke Hospital. Again, your first quarter sponsors are Spur Ridge Vet Hospital, Prairie Land Partners, Marion National Bank. Second quarter sponsors are Shelter Insurance, Christensen Real Estate, the Marion Kiwanis, and 56 Express Tire and Service.
So Marion's back with the starting 5 to begin the second quarter. Central Christian runs it around the outside. There they found an open shooter again, number 5 on the outside. It's no good. Luke Wessel with the long rebound. Nice job on the backside there. Gets a high screen from Jackson, but Luke's pass is too far.
Yeah, that was our problem the other night too. Too many easy turnovers. Non-pressured turnovers too.
Yep. That's four turnovers for Marion tonight by my count. Ball tapped around inside, but that's going to be traveling. And Central Christian makes their 5th turnover tonight. So 4 turnovers for Marion, 5 turnovers for Central Christian. And our score is still 15-10 Central.
Well, those are just unforced turnovers.
Yep.
That's the last 2 possessions, 4 unforced turnovers. Catch the ball, step to the ball, make a good pass. Nobody makes a bad pass on purpose, I know that.
That's for sure. There's a good poke away by Carson. Good
Carson Kraus for 2.
Nice steal and a layup. Good closeout that time. Oh, Jordy's gonna get called for reaching in on that one, I think.
Yeah, they're breaking that press down the sideline. I would think maybe somebody could make them do something different. Cover that sideline or something.
Lob inbounds.
I'm sure that's in their repertoire at some point.
Number 11's going to trigger from the top of the key. No good. Long rebound. Central will keep it. Jackson is behind Patrick down there at the post. 2 biggest guys on the court right now, along with Caden Mercer, of course. Number 21 from the corner. That won't go. Jordy's battling with a taller player, much taller player, and it will go Marion's way. Good position by Jordy there.
Yeah.
31, Nate Connor.
Number 31, Nate Connor, checks back in the game. He's a senior, and he was a starter in this game.
I saw him shooting some threes the other night. I mean, I think he can shoot them if we leave him open.
Yep.
So.
Little fade for Carson, but that three-pointer won't go, and then Patrick cleared the rebound.
They had us blocked off. Oh! I'm sure they're going to call a foul on Jackson.
Yep.
He didn't have his back turned.
I was going to say
he didn't have any idea where the ball was, I don't think.
I was going to say that same thing. I don't think he was in a bad position, so to speak. He was just facing the wrong direction.
Yeah.
It's going to be just a pass out of bounds on the inbounds from Central, so Marion will keep the ball. Or get the ball. 6 minutes to go here before halftime. We've seen some good offense tonight, Jarrett. You and I have watched some ball games, both boys and girls. I'm afraid tonight we look a little offensively challenged on both these teams.
There's another unforced error.
Yep.
It'd be one thing if they're forcing us into it, but my gosh, that's got to be a half a dozen in the last 5 minutes of play.
Good job by Patrick of not shuffling his feet there. Number 5's going to drive it in and get the friendly roll. Luke tried to take a charge, but he was a little close to the basket there. I'm not sure they're going to give him that one.
You know, They practice that closeout all the time, but we're not closing out that way.
Number 1 with another three-pointer. It won't go. And Jackson gets the rebound. I think a few of Marion's players are a little bit frustrated and trying to take over the game just a little bit.
Yeah.
Need to stay within the action the coach wants. Run the plays, make good passes.
Ooh, I don't like that pass.
Luke's with a couple of defenders and went up for 2.
You got to be strong and go between those defenders. That's what happened to Carson a little while ago. He wasn't strong enough to get through there.
Right. Jumper by Patrick won't go. And Luke Wessel clears the rebound. Marion's down by 3. Oh, Luke's just going to take that three-pointer. It won't go. Caden battles for it. Can't get it. And Central's off to the races just a little bit. Luke tries to poke it away again. Central recovers around here to number 1. I need to learn these players' names. Jace Lechner is number 1. He's a good outside shooter. Need to make sure we close out on him. There's that little runner. Hudson Clark trying that runner again. He's got a couple to go on that one.
Okay, that's an Edwards-Jones investment timeout. I think Coach wants to talk to his team. I think we're getting a little tired. We're chasing, we're running, although he's played about 8 people so far. So
right. Well, it is the style that he says he wants to play. He wants to be up-tempo. He wants to be pressure, and they're going to do that.
That's because we're pressuring down here, then they're getting the ball out, and we're having to run down. We're kind of scrambling on the defensive end.
Yes, we are.
We're lucky they haven't made some of those shots, but we just got to keep putting the pressure on and hope they don't make those open shots.
Right. Central seems to be pretty well prepared for the type of press we are doing.
Yeah.
They're not getting themselves too frustrated or flustered when they're trapped by 2 of our players. One pass out of the trap and then a pass ahead, and you've broken the press, and they're doing a nice job of that tonight.
They are.
Tyler Buznitz is the head coach at Central Christian. Tyler was a former Marine Academy student and athlete.
Of course he was.
Of course.
With that kind of name.
Everybody knows.
Where else would he have gone to school?
So I'm not sure I remember our biggest deficit. Maybe our biggest was 6. I'm not sure.
Could be.
We are down by 3 at the moment.
Nice job. Nice job.
Marion's going to get to throw the ball in, but unfortunately we only have 1 player down there ready to throw the ball in. And Luke comes back to help out.
Can't throw it into ourselves?
Nope. Well, it seems like quite a few turnovers on the game, but I've got each team with 7. We know I can't count very well. Luke tries a shot. It might have been blocked a little bit and off the side of the backboard. And then I believe Isaac is going to get called for that.
We got to take better shots than that. We're behind the backboard.
Yep. That's 2 fouls on Isaac. 3 on Marion in the quarter. Sam Loomis checks in for Caden Mercer. So again, nice job of keeping his head. There's 31 with a three-pointer from the corner. And that is Nate Pollard. And Marion trails by 6. Luke keeps his dribble alive, a little wild on the shot. Tipped around, and that's going to go out of bounds off of Marion. So again, a little bit of maybe one-on-one basketball there, but Luke had a good hard take to the basket. He just couldn't get it to go. A couple of subs come in for Marion. Aiden Coutier checks in.
Well, we're having much more success when we swing the ball from side to side a couple times.
Yes. I think our outside shots will eventually go in. They haven't gone so much tonight, but they will, I think, eventually. So now Jordan and Carson are after the ball. They get a tip away and a steal. Oh, lots of good hustle for it. I think turnover each way there. Good job of help defense there from Carson.
Yep.
He couldn't quite corral it before it went out of bounds. But he did a pretty good job of recognizing what the play was designed to do there, I think. Oh, that got loose in there. Basket's going to count. And Carson Krause picks up a foul. That's going to be his first. That's 4 fouls on Marion in the quarter, and Central has yet to foul.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just getting beat. We're not staying in front of our person. We're putting ourselves in bad situations where they've got 2-on-1 or 3-on-2 situation, and they're executing very well.
They are. Luke and Caden check back in, and Jackson and Jordy will sit down. So the lead is stretched out to 9 here. That inbounds play was a pretty classic diagonal screen, and I think Sam just got screened and ended up behind his player, or there wasn't a switch. Whatever needed to happen there. There's that little fade again for Luke. Still can't quite get that shot to go. Rebound for Central Christian. Long pass ahead. That's not going to get to anybody. And Marion will say thank you for that turnover.
We need to be able to apply pressure without getting beat. That's kind of tough. But if that's the type of defense we want to play, then we got to learn to do that. We can't allow pressure and allow them to beat it off the dribble, especially off the dribble.
So the ball's at the point with Luke Wessel here. Going to clear Carson out of there. Going to take a high screen from Caden. Try that pick and roll again. But Patrick is there ready for it. For another steal, and that's 9 turnovers for Marion tonight. Pass ahead to Luckner. We need to make sure we close out on him. They're going to switch defensively. Oh, nice steal from behind by Luke. He decided not to pass it. Can't make the layup.
That's got to be a pass forward.
I thought he should have passed that as well, but that's
if he passes it forward, he gets it back for a wide open layup.
Yep. So I believe Central called a timeout, and it's a 30-second timeout here.
That's a Edwards-Jones investment timeout. We need to get some adjustments made. Play defense without getting beat.
Well, I hate to keep talking about defending without fouling. We got 4 fouls in the corner. We're not doing too bad.
I don't think that's too bad.
But
it's our transition defense, I think.
Yes.
Maybe, I don't know what he wants to do. I haven't talked to him. I know he wants to play pressure basketball.
Right.
But right now, they're making more off of our press than we are making off of our press. Might, for maybe a little while, just step back and play heads up, man-to-man, half court, pressure defense there.
That would be one possibility.
And just see what happens.
And there's a trap in the corner, and again, the pass over the top gets him out. Sam Loomis tipped the ball away. Oh, he's sliding pretty far. Okay. So that's going to be turnover number 11 by my week count. A minute and a half to go here in the half. Let's see what Marion can do to cut into this 9-point lead. Marion patiently probing here at the moment. Carson with a little bit of a step back, tried to get the ball into Caden. That ball was tipped away and out of bounds, so Marion will keep it.
They're covering our big guys. We've got to learn to come off that screen and shoot.
Yep.
They're not covering us coming off those screens.
That would be one thing they could do. Carson's going to take the ball on the quick shot. It won't go. Caden's got the rebound, and up it goes and in.
Caden and Jackson also need to get better position.
Sam with the steal. Kicks it out for Carson, who's going to drive for a baseline jumper. No good. Sam with a rebound and a putback. Sam Loomis, a couple of good effort plays there for Marion.
5.
There we go, and another turnover. Very nice. That's the kind of effort Coach wants, I know.
Yeah.
So Caden will trigger the ball inbounds with Marion down by 5 into Carson there in the corner. He's going to drive baseline, try his layup. It won't go.
Can't make anything from behind the backboard.
So now Central's off to the races. They're going to get a three-point look from number 21. It won't go. Caden gets the rebound off to Carson, and he's running. Kind of in a crowd there. Better look out or he's going to get it taken away. Just a loss of concentration there on Carson's part over on the side. And he came and took it away from him. Caden to the bucket.
Caden Mercer down the basket.
The foul's going to be on number 5. Hudson Clark picks up his second with 1/10 of a second left. And Caden will try Marion's 10th free throw of the night. And it still won't go.
Okay, we got... I was going to say...
I'm not really sure why the horn didn't go off, but
I don't know. I couldn't figure out what he was pointing at.
Yep,
I thought he was pointing to the other end to shoot a free throw. I'm going to... Surely we didn't foul right there at the end.
Nope.
Well, we made a good comeback right there toward the end. But we've got to shore up a few things. I think one of the things that hurts us the most, missing free throws and unforced turnovers.
Yeah.
I mean, unforced turnovers, we don't even get a shot at the basket. So we're just throwing the ball out of bounds. And I know they practice those lob passes. Surely they do.
Yep. Central's doing a good job of defending that. We're going to have to find a way to do what we want to do there. I've got Marion with fewer turnovers than Central. Again, I don't know that I count very well. But on the big story, as you mentioned, was Marion's 3 for 10 from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's hurt us bad.
Not expecting them to make them all, but we've got to make more than 3 out of 10. I'm sure Coach knows that too, and they work on free throws all the time.
I think we made either 6 or 7. So.
Yep.
But anyway, that's our quarterly report brought to you by St. Luke Hospital. And our coming up, our second quarter sponsors were Shelter Insurance, Christian Real Estate, Marion Kiwanis, and 56 Express Tire Service. We'll be back in just a little bit with the second half. Okay, welcome back, sports fans. Welcome back to the SAC for the second half of our game. Right now, the Marion Warriors are down 5 points to Central Christian Academy in Wichita, and we had too many unforced turnovers, I would say. Although both teams have had their share of turnovers, we need to maybe shoot better at the free throw line.
Definitely shoot better at the free throw line.
And we probably should have been it's a pretty close ball game, really.
Right.
It's 5 points on the scoreboard, but everything else seems to work out pretty good. If we can put a little more or get pressure on our press and not give up the 2-on-1 at the other end, and find our men when we get down there, because they've made probably 10 points, open shots off of our press. So
I think both teams will start the same way they started the ball game. Luke gets a couple of screens, dribbles through, loses his dribble a little bit. Caden's got it, lost it. I think it's batted around and out of bounds, so Marion will keep it, fortunately. I just look a little discombobulated there.
Bounce passes to your tall people are the way to go. They don't like to bend over. They want to throw it up.
A couple of screens inside there didn't accomplish the plan, but that's okay. And Carson's going to trigger for a three-pointer. He can't get it to go. Caden.
Oh, we got to be stronger. We got to be stronger than that. We got our hand on the ball. They can't allow them to just take it away from us like that.
We're 11 on the drive, kicks it off. Carson's going to come away with it. Again, good open look. Carson's got another good open look. That one's going to go.
That one's going to go. We're getting some open threes, and we'll start making them. We'll be all right.
Okay, so they have made a small adjustment to their press. They're not running quite so much to trap that first pass. Oh, well, we left number 1 away, open. Couldn't get it. Luke's got the rebound. Thought he had an advantage, but it's really not. It's just even. I think he needs to pull up there. It's a wild shot.
That's a wild shot. That's an out-of-control shot. Yep. Pull it out and get it.
Carson again tips it away with a reach in. Doesn't get a foul. That's kind of risky.
He didn't get a foul?
He did not. They just knocked it out of bounds.
Oh, I tell you what. Usually that's a foul. Especially from the side.
Again, Luke for the reach, didn't get it. Crossover dribble, and off they go. Number 31, ball fake. Kick out to 11 for his three-point try. It's no good, but an offensive rebound to Central. Comes around here to the right side. Right-hand drive. Kick it. And we're reaching in.
You know, I'd like to see Jackson anticipate that shot a little bit. He's just kind of standing there watching. Ball goes right by him.
Jordy Raymer got the reach-in foul.
I don't know
there.
if he's thinking he's going to jump up and block that shot or what, but he's coming off of his man and just kind of leaving a lane.
Number 15 is Ben Patrick for Central Christian. He's shown himself to be a nice inside player there for them.
He's a quick jumper.
Like that right there.
Yep, no block out.
Another offensive rebound, and we're going to get called for a blocking foul on that drive by number 11.
They were both looking at each other. They didn't know what to call, I don't think. It's probably a block.
Luke Wessel with the foul.
Oh, it was Luke. I thought that was on Caden.
No, they called it on Luke.
Ooh, I think they missed the call.
Okay, well, they've been known to do that.
But, see, I was watching Caden, so maybe must have been a good call.
Number 11, Cody Bixenman, makes his first free throw. And he will get a second try. And that'll roll around and go in. So unlike Marion, Central is making their free throws tonight. They are 4 out of 5. Marion's done a nice job of getting to the line. Now they just need to pay that off when they get there. Luke's got a chance for one. It's short. Seems to be a little bit short much of the night. Ball rolls around. Central comes away with it, and they're off to the races. Luke from behind. Good hustle. There's some good hustle to prevent a layup.
Yeah.
He may be finding a little frustration that his shots aren't going down, but they didn't give up on that play. He wanted to keep hustling and not give up that layup. Marion's down by 4. Good spin move there by number 5, Hudson Clark, for the bucket. That's 6 points for Hudson tonight.
We kind of got caught flat-footed there. Everybody inside kind of caught flat-footed. They thought the ball was going somewhere else, I think.
Carson with a little floater on the baseline. He gets that one to go in. That's good. There again, Jordy ran at the trap, didn't get it. Carson switches off. Now Luke's got a chance. That's closer to what I think they want to do. Get that pass ahead. Get that pass ahead defended a little bit better. Mm-hmm. And Luke was almost there that time.
Well, right now we've got to block off the boards. 15 is really hurting us on the offensive boards. He's a quick jumper.
He's done a nice job in there. They're going to get a lob to him right there. Oh, Jordy snuck a hand in there. Pass ahead to Luke. He's going to drive through 3 guys, kick it off to Jordy. He's going to try a baseline drive. Jackson's got it down there low, dribbles to the middle off his own leg. And that's going to be a tie-up.
Our big boys are doing way too much dribbling. Use your position to get where you need to be before you get the ball.
So Jackson will take a break. Sam Loomis will come in. Sam came in for a few quality minutes in the first half. Really brought some energy for the Warriors. Oh, and there it is. Can he finish with a layup? Yes, he can. Good job right there.
See, this is what I call a good jump and run here. Now, jump it.
Oh, not 3 of you, though.
Not 3 of you.
Number 5 for a 3-pointer from the corner. It won't go. Offensive rebound again for Central Christian. They're going to get a reset. Number 1 from the corner. It won't go. Another offensive rebound. Kick back out.
There's absolutely no reason 31 gets that off. Well, the ball never hit the rim for one thing.
No. Well, Sam's out there with good hand up on defense. We're a little confused on who we're guarding. I think another shot from a long distance and won't get it. Jordy's off with the rebound, and number 15, Ben Patrick, is going to get another foul. It's going to be his second.
Comes Isaac Wessner in. Going to give Jordy a little break.
Central Christian makes a sub as well. Lane Morton comes in.
Tell you what, it's going to
Hudson
be.
Clark.
It's hard to match Jordy's energy out there. I tell you what, he doesn't do a whole. I mean, I shouldn't say he doesn't do a whole lot, but he sure as heck brings energy on the floor.
He does. He normally does a pretty nice job of moving his feet on defense, although he occasionally reaches in like several. But another foul on Central. That's their second team foul. Caden will trigger from the baseline into Isaac. Out to Carson. Looking for Caden in there. Nice little play. Caden gets the bucket, and that's going to tie the ball game at 29. Now Isaac's going to run at it. Carson a little bit. There we go.
2 hands.
I'm wondering if he could have grabbed it with 2 hands.
I don't know.
And we're going to have a timeout by Central Christian. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
It's a Edwards-Jones investment. I always have to hesitate on that. That's a Edwards-Jones investment. Timeout. Talk things over a little. That was called by Central Christian. I think he's a little concerned. We've kind of changed our press. It's not so much the press down there as it is down here.
Right. You and I talked about it off the air at halftime. That's an adjustment that you can make instead of trying to pressure so much, so far from the basket. Run at them a little bit down there, but ramp up your pressure as you get across half court.
Funnel them down the sideline, and then you can bring somebody. Now you've got them trapped by 3 people. Well, when you trap out in the middle, over there, it's just 2 people. You get them along that sideline. That
acts as your third defender. You're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Central to throw it inbounds on the sideline. They throw it back. Now we're running 2 guys at him. There's 2 more guys there, and we're going to get a steal out of that one. I'm just really concerned about that. There's passes to be made.
Yeah, and a charge.
Are you going to pick up an offensive foul? Oh, my.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his third.
That's 3 on Luke.
He's just trying to bull his way in there when he doesn't have anything.
You and I were complimenting him on Friday when they were playing against Gossel about how much he's grown as a player. Yeah. He was so timid as a young player, and he was a lot more assertive Friday. And he's being assertive tonight, but he's a little out of control tonight, I think. And he's a senior player. He'll get it back together. That is a good play by Caden.
Grab the ball and take care of it. We just look like so surprised when somebody guards us.
There's going to be another strong take by Luke, but he can't even get a layup to go tonight.
That was the best. That was the easiest shot he's had all night long.
And a run out by Patrick. And a layup for a bucket. So Marion trails by 2 again.
Settle down.
Yep.
Run your offense.
Still. Carson gets called for a travel there, shuffling his feet a little bit as he tried to drive.
Another unforced turnover.
2 subs coming in for
I hate to
Central Christian. That's been your theme tonight. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you to stop saying it because it is what's happening.
Yeah.
We are not pressured that much, and we're turning the ball over in situations we really shouldn't be.
Fine, 25.
Bit of a scramble drill. Number 11 with the pull-up, and he knocks that down. That's Cody Bixenman. That's 9 points for Cody tonight. 2 subs come to the table for Marion. The next whistle. Trying to get a ball screen for Luke. It comes around to Carson. Spin, he goes down, and he's going to get called for the travel. That's pretty crowded in there.
Yeah, he's driving where there isn't the space.
So Carson and Caden will take a seat.
You know, he's trying to do something. I understand that.
Sure.
Just got to play under control. We're in the ball game. We're only 4 down.
4 points down. 2 minutes to go in the third period.
If we don't turn the ball over, and possibly get some baskets.
We're going to get that one. I don't know that was our pressure so much, although we were right there with it.
Yeah.
But we'll take the ball off a Central Christian foot.
So we need to quit forcing it on the offense again. We're not getting a shot, a good shot.
Yep. So Isaac's got the ball at the elbow. Tried to get it inside to Sam. Didn't make it. Central Christian knocks it out of bounds. Trying to beg a little bit. Gerald Henderson's going to have none of that. Marion sets up in the box set. Jordy goes to the corner. Lob out to Sam. Fires a pass inside to Jordy. Jordy somehow comes away with it.
What?
And before the bucket, Marion called a timeout. So no basket. Marion's calling a 30-second timeout. Another Edward Jones investment
timeout.
How about that?
I'm sitting here kind of flustered on that. I thought the shot was off before he called the timeout. Anyway, doesn't make any difference. We're just I don't know. We just seem to be out of sync offensively.
Right.
We're trying to either go too much one-on-one or force the ball in, pass the ball, move the ball from side to side, get it inside, kick it back out. That's the way Luke, Luke scores when he does that. That ball goes inside, kick it back out to Luke, he shoots. That's almost like money in the bank. But right now he's trying to do it all off the dribble or off the run.
Yeah, we are doing quite a bit of dribbling, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, so again, Marion's going to inbound in our box set here. Jordy screens up. Jackson comes in. Looked like he could have had that maybe. Now they'll go down to him at the block. Big man puts one up off the glass, and then it goes. Kept his head nicely there.
Yeah. Took his time, was patient.
Yep.
Now jump.
Central breaks the press. Oh, we left number 1. He's a pretty good shooter, but he misses that one.
Don't bring the ball down. Why does he bring that down there by his knees?
Jackson Howard cleared the rebound.
The man got it taken away.
Yeah, he did. But he didn't. That's the moral of that story, I guess. Now he did. Isaac's going to have to hustle to stop him. Ball out in the corner here with number 5. Oh, good help by Sam. Not sure we've got everybody guarded we want to here. Jordy found his man. Isaac's going to close out. Now I think we're a little better. I'm not really sure what's happening here, but okay. Sorry for my confusion.
I don't know what Luke's doing.
Yeah. There were 4 Warriors around that. I'm not sure who's going to get called for the foul there. Let's see. Number 20, Isaac Wessner. It's going to be his 3rd.
We're reaching and not moving our feet. Other than that, not so bad.
So Hudson Clark at the line for 2 more free throws. Central's 4 out of 5 so far. And now 5 out of 6. Caden Mercer comes back in. Sam Loomis will go out. Ben Patrick, 6'4" junior for Central Christian, comes back in. So Hudson Clark's 2nd free throw is up. It's a little long this time. And out of bounds to Marion.
How we don't get that ball grabbed and pulled it down and chin it.
Yep.
I have no idea, because we had our two big guys were standing right there by the ball. And
So
they reached over and knocked it out of bounds somehow or another.
So it's a 3-point deficit for the Warriors here with 13 seconds to go in the half. Luke with a step-back jumper from about 16 feet. It won't go. So with 5 seconds to go, Central's got a chance for the last shot. That one's not going to go in. And Luke's going to fling it off the backboard.
At least he hit the backboard.
Yep.
Off the stone guy.
So Marion cut the deficit down a little bit from the half. They're 3 points down, 34-31.
We just need to calm down on the offensive end, I think. Right now, I like the press that we're doing right now. It's more of a funnel them down the sideline and then get a trap. But on our half-court offense is just helter-skelter. We're trying to pass it in there where there isn't a pass and so on and so forth. We calm down and move the ball a little bit, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll have to see what changes Coach decides to make, or if we can get them calmed down a little bit. Defensively there, that last possession, you were talking about Luke Wessel just seemed to be running around at every pass that was made.
He was moving back and forth. I don't think.
And again, I'm not entirely sure what the design of it is.
I don't know. I don't think they were in the zone.
No, they weren't. Everybody else was closing out on a man.
Yeah.
Luke just always seemed to be chasing the ball a little bit.
He just didn't find his man over here in the corner.
Right.
He was looking. Okay, that would be our quarterly report brought to you by St. Luke Hospital. Our fourth quarter sponsors, Marion Dye and Fixture, Edwards Jones Investment, JW Storage. Our third quarter sponsors were MHS Pack, EBH Engineering, and Carson's Grocery.
So Marion will trigger the ball in here to start the fourth.
All right, let's run a play and move the ball and see if we can't get something.
Again, we're going to start the same way that we started the game and the half. Caden misses that layup, but he missed it because he was fouled.
No, I think they're just fouling. They're not real in foul trouble. Right. They're saying we can't shoot free throws, so they're not giving us any layups.
Number 5 is Hudson Clark. He picks up his third foul.
We just need to keep going in there, make them foul us.
And Caden gets a free throw. That's it. Maybe that'll break the ice for us a little bit as we go here. Luke Wessel has 3 fouls for the Warriors, and now Hudson Clark has 3 for Central Christian. Didn't quite get that one. Oh, that one is off Jackson's left hand, I think.
Put your hands up so you're ready when that ball comes off the front of the rim like that. Jackson had his hands down here.
There's a little double team, but again, they break that.
It's all right.
It sure looked like a travel before he drove on that one. Didn't call it travel. Nice job of tying up the ball there. And Central Christian will get the ball on the alternate possession here. Marion trails by 2.
We're having a lot more success on this. It's a little softer press right now.
Yep.
But we're still getting pressure on them.
Nice job of packing in the middle there on that inbounds play. Now we look like we're matched up a little bit better with our men, although we're losing them a little. Like that one. That won't go. Jackson grabs the rebound off of bounds. So Marion brings it down. Tough pass inside. It's not going to go. Caden picks up the garbage and it'll go for a layup. Just the way you draw that up, I think.
Yep. It's kind of like those guys are saying, okay, I was supposed to pass it to him whether he's open or not.
So again, we got 2 guys over here. We're not sure of our guards. Now we seem to be settled in a little bit better. Pass to a cutter, not going anywhere. Number 1 is left open again. I think that's awful dangerous to live with number 1 shooting that 3-pointer out there. He didn't make that one. But
No, we didn't block out very well, so they got the rebound.
Number 15, Ben Patrick, cleared that rebound. Put up the shot, made it, and got fouled by Jackson Howard. I think I saw before it went off the board. That's Jackson's second foul. Isaac Westner checked in for him. Now Isaac has 3 fouls. Patrick's free throw is off the mark. And Marion clears rebound.
I'd like to see Jackson be a little more physical in there and block out. He had that guy behind him, but he wasn't very close to him. That's not his game either. Pass it, post up. Trying to do too much by ourselves.
It does appear that is
too much individual stuff. Everybody wants to do it.
Carson with a good poke away steal and a layup. Oh, once again it is tied. Carson's going to get that foul.
Oh, really? That should have been on Isaac. Isaac reached across there. I didn't see.
That's Carson's second foul.
I didn't see what
and two team fouls on Marion here in the fourth quarter. 6 minutes to go. Isaac's going to reach in and get that other foul one way or the other, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm afraid he is.
Oh, we got a timeout called.
Okay. I think he wanted to foul.
I think he did too.
Did you call a foul? Did you call a foul? Well,
full timeout.
It was after your timeout.
Full timeout called by Central Christian.
Edwards Jones Investment timeout. I believe Central Christian has 2. We have 2. So each team has 2 in the fourth quarter. Score tied with 5:50 left to go in the game. So we'll see how well we do. I think the difference right now is Central Christian, when they come down to half court, they get in the half court, they run pretty good offense.
They're pretty patient with it.
Yeah, our offense is a little bit forced, not very patient, need to move the ball maybe from side to side a little more. Or I'd like to see it moved a little bit side to side. Loosen up that defense, make them play defense for a little while instead of 1 or 2 passes, and then here we go, right down to try to dribble through them or throw the ball through them.
I think you make a good point. As Central Christian is being more patient in their offense, some of our players eventually lose their guard, and that leads to a lot more scrambling on defense and open shots potentially.
Or we try to trap, we don't get it, and then we got 4 on 3, 2 on 1, different places.
Central will throw it in again. We'll see where we go with a tie score here. Luke made a try for it, didn't get it. Ball comes away. Carson got a hand on it, and Jordy gets the steal.
See, we can put a lot of pressure in the half court.
Yep. I've been thinking about it here for a little bit. Have we ever had a lead?
Yep.
I believe this is our first lead of the night.
I thought we had a 1-point lead earlier, but that doesn't make a difference.
All right, I remember being tied early in the game, but I don't remember us having a lead. There's a couple of guys running for a steal, didn't get it. That ball goes into Patrick. He's too big for Isaac to handle, and that's a pretty easy layup.
Well, that's all we need is somebody to twist an ankle. We lose our big guy inside.
Caden came up a little bit gimpy. I don't think it's too bad, but I guess I shouldn't say that. I'm not down there.
Yeah.
And Sam Loomis is going to come in for him.
He'll bring some energy in there. I don't know how much rebounding he can do.
All right.
Or how much scoring he can do.
Well,
but we got other people on the floor.
He does have 4 points tonight.
Somebody has to step up and take over.
There's that fade again for Carson. Turns down his shot this time. Between the legs dribble. Isaac shuffled his feet again. I do appreciate him trying to get in there on that dribble, but he's just going to have to keep those feet. So Central Christian will bring it down. Let's see if Carson can poke it away again. Jordy's going to run at him a little bit. Close to a travel. I agree with you, Coach. Now Luke gets in the passing lane for a run out. He'll make that layup. And Marion leads by 2.
See, it's a different jump back here at half court.
Oh, Carson with the poke away and off the foot. And that's another turnover for Central Christian.
No, Caden's back in.
Caden's working his ankle a little bit, but he must be feeling all right.
He says it's still down there.
Yep.
I can feel it.
Carson with a bit of a drive, kicks it off to Jordy. Left-hand dribble's not going to go anywhere to the baseline.
I like that drive. That was drive kind of under control.
Yeah.
He kind of worked himself in there to see what was going on and kicked it out. So many times when he starts dribbling toward the basket, man, he's going. Sometimes slow is better.
So that foul goes against Cody Bixenman. It's his third. Second team foul in the quarter on Central Christian, so Jordy Raymer will get a chance for a couple of free throws. See if Jordy can get a better look at this second one. And he does. Gets that one in there. Marion has made 5 out of 15 free throws tonight. And we get another turnover. Marion to get the ball out of bounds underneath with a 3-point advantage. Again, setting up in a box set. Let's see where the screens go this time. Caden screens up. Rolls to the basket. Doesn't get it. Carson gets it in the corner. Good job of patience right there. Isaac didn't travel with it. Oh, Caden goes up. Can't get it. He's going to get a foul, though. Got smacked in the head, they're going to say. Ben Patrick picks that one up. He's our 6'4" inside player.
But
it's his third foul.
I think we're a little more under control right now.
Yes, I agree with you totally.
We're not forcing it at 100 mile an hour and kind of working ourselves in there, making some decent passes.
Hey, that's 2 made free throws in a row for the Warriors. See if Caden can make it 3. And he does. Marion stretches the lead out to 5. Then stepping up the pressure a little bit. Central gets it in. Oh, and Marion's going to get a turnover out of that pressure. Thought they were going to get a tie-up, and instead they got the ball out of bounds. Caden's going to throw the ball in for us. He calls out a play. Jordy pops to the corner. Carson pops out. Oh. Didn't get another foul inside as Caden tried to go up with it. I don't know if they're going to say it was a shooting foul. I wasn't so sure he didn't travel either. Out foul on number 11.
Well, maybe he fouled because that guy had a hold of his arm.
And there we go. Cody Bixenman picked up the foul. That's his 4th personal foul. And 14 fouls. Luke with a long look at a 3-pointer. It won't go. Caden comes down with the rebound. Luke's going to try it again. That's short that time. Caden now battles for it. Can't get it. And okay. Yep. I think Carson was standing out of bounds when the ball bounced off him. So Central Christian will trigger the ball in. See if Marion's pressure can keep causing turnovers here. I've got Central for 11 turnovers this half. We know I'm not very good at keeping track, but I'm trying to give us an idea of how it's going. Wow, number 11 just blew past all of us there. Oh, Jordy overran that play all the way around. Carson again pokes it away from behind. Number 1's going to try that 3-pointer. It won't go. Caden can't get the rebound. Swing it back around to number 5. There's comes number 11. He's going to trigger a 3-pointer. Basket's going to count, but it's going to be a foul against Central Christian. Number 15 picks up the foul. Ben Patrick, that's his 3rd. Fighting for position on the rebound, and that's going to mean free throws for the Warriors. Whether that's a good thing or not, we'll have to see.
Well, tonight it's been kind of a... Yeah, well, but we get them. That's a good thing, I guess. Have an opportunity.
We're 4 for 6 from the line in this half. We're going to say Jordy was the one doing the blocking out, therefore he's going to get the free throws. Coach Busenitz, I think, is arguing about who's shooting the free throws for Marion. And it's going to stay the same. Jordy's going to get the throws.
I wonder who he wanted to shoot the free throws.
And Jordy gets a friendly roll on that one. Jackson Howard checks in, and Isaac Westner goes out. So Marion has the starting 5 on the court. For this, Jordy's second free throw looks pretty good, and it is in. That's 5 makes in a row for the Warriors. That's a big improvement, and that's a big reason for why we have the lead.
Could be.
Again, we got him. Oh, no, he's moving both feet.
Sometimes you're so wide open you don't know what to do. Here, I'll move a little closer.
Yeah. So,
that's
3 minutes.
They have an unforced error there.
3 minutes and change to go here. Marion leads by 4. Ball goes into Caden. That one's a clean block. Scramble for the basketball. And it's going to go off Caden and out of bounds to Central.
I wonder if Caden ever thinks about a pump fake one time. Get that guy be so high in the air. Because he left the ground before Caden even started to shoot the ball. You can't do that every time, Carson.
Hey, now can we scramble to find our men?
Yeah, now we scramble. That's
they're good close out, a little tight. Luke's a little far off his player. Couple of bounces to clear some space. Back over inside to Patrick. He's a tough player from down there. And he gets the bucket. So Marion leads by 2 with 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Central's gone to a zone here, 2-3 zone.
Yep.
High pass. Luke's going to attack. Wow, what a block. He was way up there. Carson with that poke away again. Nice steal. Now can he be smart with it? Somebody settle us down here a little bit. We are just going so crazy.
Yeah, we just don't know what to do. We're chasing the basketball that's rolling across the floor.
Yep.
He said that's 5.
Well, they were 1 behind on the board up there.
I thought it was 4 last time I looked up. There's only 3.
Okay.
Doesn't really make any difference what that board up there says. Whatever it says down there.
I know, but you also know that sometimes coaches ought to have somebody telling them what it is.
Yeah.
And I don't think he had anybody helping him there on the bench with that one.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody anyway keeping book or taking stats down there for him. So Ben Patrick is going to foul out of this game with just under 2 minutes to go. A big player for them. He is their tallest player. That's not what I mean. He's scored 11 points.
You know, he's been blocking all those shots down there.
He's been blocking some shots.
And getting some offensive rebounds.
Makes it a lot harder for our big guys to do the things that they wanted to inside.
Yep.
But it's not just him. They have other players that have done a nice job of strength inside there. Caden Mercer to the line and gets the first one to go down. Can't get it to go. We're going to say it's off Jackson and out of bounds. So Central Christian will trigger it in from the far end. Marion will try to set up their pressure defense here, see what we can get out of it this time. Jordy runs at him. Carson reached that time. He's definitely going to get that foul. It's going to be 3 fouls on Carson Kraus. Isaac Westner checks back in. Jackson Howard's going to take a break. 3 team fouls on Marion, so Central's not shooting free throws just yet. Central breaks the pressure. A little bit on the run. Good steal by Caden.
That's a good job not walking with the ball.
I agree with you. I was going to say that same thing. Oh, we're going to take a three-pointer right out of the gate. No good. Got a 2-on-1 chance. Tough pass and out of bounds.
That's just not, I don't think at this time of the game, that's the first quarter, that's probably okay. But at this time of the game with a minute and a half left, a 3-point lead, let's work the ball a little bit. Let's find a little better shot than just coming down there helter-skelter and throwing the ball up.
Yep.
That time he...
Run out for Central Christian. They're going to get a layup out of that.
I would say that time he was a little too unselfish. I mean, he had a layup. All he had to do. I mean,
he did.
And nobody had anything.
I saw Coach Jason Brock over there pointing to his head, saying, "We got to think here in these situations."
Yeah.
It was after Carson's three-pointer, but also that one right there. Do you really need to attack the basket at that point? Well, I guess you could.
Well, he had a layup.
Yep.
He had a layup. I don't think anybody. I think, and I don't know this. I'm just guessing. He might have had in the back of his mind. Last time he went in there, he got stuffed on him.
Yep.
But that was by 15, not the guy that's in there now.
Right.
So I don't know. Learn. Early games are learning games.
With 1 minute and 16 seconds to go in this game, Marion is clinging to a 1-point advantage. Had a little bit bigger lead just a moment ago. And we'll see what they can do here with it now. Certainly have to anticipate that Central Christian is going to need to put some kind of pressure on. Although not that long ago, they switched to a zone defense down there at their defensive end.
Well, we're expecting some pressure.
So Central Christian isn't going to pressure in the full court.
They're going to pick them up at half court, though.
Central Christian does have 5 team fouls, so every foul is 2 free throws from Marion. And we have settled our free throw shooting down a little bit. Ball with Luke here on the wing to Carson at the point. They really don't need to be in a big hurry with it. They're going to try to be patient, look for a good shot. This isn't always something easy to do, to run off this much time from the clock.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
I'm not saying they're going to try to run it all off, but you want to try to keep them defending for a while here.
Good timeout.
Coach Dasenbrock gets a really good timeout there.
It's a really good time. We were starting to get a little bit speeded up. Yep. Sped up. Whatever the crazy. It was a Edwards Jones investment timeout. A very good timeout. Excuse me. Our Warrior sponsors are Marion Auto Supply, Security First Title Company, Katie Insurance, and Tampa State Bank. Again, I'd like to thank all the sponsors for their patronage and allowing us to do this.
Yes, sir.
I think it's getting a little wild over here, isn't it?
just below us, there's a lot of students, a big student section from Central Christian going at it. So
great. They're into the game.
So a game reset here. 37 seconds to go in the game. Marion leads by 1. Both teams have 1 timeout left. Marion has 3 team fouls, so they have 1 foul to give, as you say. Central Christian has fouled over the limit of 5, so every foul from here on out is 2 free throws for Marion. Marion's going to inbounds off to the side of their basket. It's not directly underneath like you sometimes get, but out a little bit wider.
Just got to make sure you get the ball inbounds.
And Central's going to have to come with some heavy pressure, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see them fouling here.
I would have my best passer. Oh, I was afraid they're going to try. I I thought they had trapped that corner.
Yep. Carson on his dribble.
Be careful, guys.
Jordy with a good controlled dribble that you talked about earlier in the day. Now Carson's going to get fouled as he tries to dribble around. That foul is on number 1, Jace Luckner. It's just his second foul, not that that matters too much, but as we were saying, that's 2 free throws for Carson. See if he can get both these in. And he misses his first. Marion's only going to put one player, Caden Mercer, in on the free throw lane. And Carson missed the second one. So, now what's going to happen here? Marion needs to defend well. Just defend solidly, and they should come away with the victory here. We're going to get a timeout called by Central Christian.
We've got to block off the boards. Wow. Number 11. I think that's the guy I would definitely,
Yep.
I'd try to keep him from getting the ball.
Okay, this is a full timeout.
That was an Edwards-Jones investment timeout.
So,
yeah, they have got to keep 11.
Sure.
I would try to keep 11 from getting the ball.
Yeah.
I'd face guard him. Problem is, you start doing that with double teaming, you're going to leave somebody open.
Well, and
it's only a 1-point game, so.
That's what I was going to say. In this little bit of defense that we played down here, we were still scrambling an awful lot trying to pressure. And it feels to me like at this point, if you just stay between your man and the basket, don't give up the open shot, force them to shoot a shot that they don't want to take. With your hand up.
I contest the shot. Hey, if he makes it, he makes it.
I know that's hard to say. It's hard for teenagers to understand.
Yeah.
But there are some times that's just the way that goes.
Yeah.
But we cannot get ourselves out of position. Now, with only 5 seconds to go, I don't know that we can get ourselves way out of position, but I guess let's see. The inbound spot's not real convenient for Central Christian. It's over here on the side.
And another person you got to watch is the guy that throws the ball in bounds.
He gets it back a lot.
Yeah. Can Carson keep number 11 from even getting the ball?
Looks like he's going to try. Well, I think we're confused about who's doing what, but.
Nope, he didn't do a very good job. He's going to do it.
Oh, nice. I hadn't even thought of that.
I hadn't either.
Hadn't even thought of that. Good job, Coach Jason Brock. That's fantastic.
Yep.
Make him run a few seconds off. We had one foul to give. That was not a shooting foul.
Now, don't go for a pump fake.
I'd like to see him make him throw the ball back away from the basket a little bit. That's a tough shot. All right. Marion comes away with the victory tonight.
Yeah, I got to give that to Coach. You know, coaches get blamed for a lot of stuff, especially losses and losses. But that was, I hadn't even thought. That hadn't crossed my mind that we had a foul to give. That's smart. Smart,
very good coaching there at the end. So Marion comes away with a 46-45 victory against Central Christian tonight. That's a nice victory for the Warriors. So they go to 2-0 on the season. 1-0 in the tournament. So they will play. They'll play Berean in the nightcap on Friday, 7:30 here. That will determine who plays in the first place game and who plays in the third place game.
Yep. So
the Central Christian boys have lost 2 games, so they will play in the 5th place game at 2:30 over in the elementary school. But there's still a ways to go here in this tournament. 4 more games on Friday.
46-45.
Our final score here, Marion comes away with a hard-fought victory, 46-45 over the Central Christian Lions. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So for Gene and James and Kelly and myself, we'll say goodbye until Thursday night.
Friday night,
excuse me. So anyway, come watch them live if you want to. It's kind of fun. It's exciting. The atmosphere is good, and so is the basketball. So we'll maybe see you Friday night.
You bet. Thanks,
All
Jerry.
right. Yep.